Hello, welcome to another Let's Play of Mantic Games, The Walking Dead All Out War. Tonight I hope to play two games. First up is the Days Gone By expansion, Chapter 2, which is City Slicker. In this scenario, Rick has just recovered a bunch of guns from his old police station, and he's going to try and escape Atlanta city center and get to his friends and family in the woods, the Atlanta survivors. I've actually already played this scenario once, trying to stream it, but the stream messed up and I didn't have any content. So this is the second try. In the first try, Rick ended up dying just before finishing the mission. So hopefully this one he'll fare better, trying to get out. All right, so let's go. All right, so here is the city center I've built of Atlanta, and there's Rick. The mission in this scenario is pretty straightforward. Rick needs to cross the board and exit on the other side. So, but there's 4 cars with the supplies on the map, and the more supplies I'm able to secure, the bigger a bonus I will get further in the campaign. So stay alive, exit on the other side of the board, and get as many supplies as possible. All right, over here there is Rick Grimes, police officer, the first Rick Grimes character. He had 20 points for equipment, so I bought a hatchet. Makes him much better in melee combat. Some bandages if he gets wounded. And since I managed to get all the supply counters in the first mission with Wayne and Morgan, I decided to buy him a horse. Because in the mission description, it says, leaving his friends behind, Rick undertakes the long journey to Atlanta to find his family. Forced to travel on horseback, Rick is overwhelmed by walkers within the city limits. Now he is trapped in the city crawling with the walking dead. And forced to travel by horseback, I needed to use my Rick on horseback miniature. All right, let's see here. So the threat tracker starts at 4. The game ends if it reaches 18. And let's see here, Rick, he has 2 actions. The horse makes him able to move very far. He'll always generate noise when moving. So first things first, I'm going to try and lower the threat. No success. So that was one action. The second action, Rick is going to ride over to this car right here, there, and he's going to attract the walker. That's right over there. Going to attract that walker right there. It's going to bump into him. If he had a second action, his turn would end there anyways. So that was the first action phase. First melee phase. There's no walkers within a kill zone anywhere. Time to draw an event card. Let's see if we can capture it here. +1 threat, so that brings it to 5. All quiet and low threat. Red die walkers into play from each table edge. Okay, so let's see. First table edge, 1 walker, and I'm using dice and I'm playing solo, so I'm using some dice to see 14 inches in. This one is what's this one? It's 10. So a walker enters play. Need some extra walkers here. A walker enters play there. All right. Next side, how many walkers? 1 walker, and it enters from 2 inches in. So that's in the middle of the building. Let's just put him there. Third side, 2 walkers, and the first one enter. That's 4 inches, so that must be from the building right there. And the second walker, what's that upside there? 1 inch. No. So that's a walker right there, up here at the Quickie Mart. And the last side, 1 walker, and it enters from 3 inches away, counting from here. 1, 2, 3. All right, so 5 extra walkers on the board right from the get-go. That's nice. Okay, first melee phase. The walker once rolled 1 red die. Rick rolls a white die and an extra white die from his hatchet. So Rick has 2 success. The red die can't roll more than 2, and survivors always wins a draw. This shouldn't be happening. God damn it. Why? Oh man. All right, so the camera shouldn't be able to black out. I follow some instructions online, but they don't seem to be working. I might have to look into that. All right, so that was the first melee phase. The walker is the pushback and laid down, but there was no criticals, so he didn't score a headshot. Activation phase. Oh, we need to check if the walker gets back up. It doesn't. It's still laying down. Activation phase. Threat goes up by 1 because I'm playing solo. For Rick's first action, he's going to pick up the supply token. Let's see what he finds here. He finds meds. Discard this card to ignore the effects of a failed infection roll in the end phase. Let's hope Rick doesn't get infected. All right, so second action, he's just going to ride right over there. And this zombie is going to get thrown in, and that brings him right there. Event phase. No walkers close. Event card. +1 threat. Brings it to 7. Too quiet. The walkers suddenly stop and nothing seems to happen. Add 1 to the threat level. Okay, that brings it to 8. This is going up fast. Melee phase. That brings us to 9. Because there is a melee going on. Rick, he rolls a 2 again. No critical, so the walker just goes down. End phase. Does this walker right here get up? No. Does this walker there get up? Yes, he does. Let's take a quick closer look here at the board. So that's Rick right there, with the guns on his back from the last scenario, the walker he was just fighting. This is my favorite walker from the set. Right, and over there is the Quickie Mart that just spawned 2 extra walkers in the last event phase. All right. Yeah, so this is going to be fairly quick already at 8 threat. First action for Rick will be to pick up the second supply counter, and let's see what he finds here. Shit. Bear trap. The searching survivor immediately takes 1 wound. Roll the black die on a shield. There is no further effect. On a blank, the survivor screams and causes noise. A blank. He causes noise. Good work, Rick. So draws in when you generate noise, you draw in the nearest walker, which is this one. He was going to get into combat anyway. So yeah, Rick only used 1 action to pick up the token. He's losing his second action because there is a melee going on. All right, event phase. First things. Let's just see. First things first. There's no inside kill zones, so let's draw another event. The Hunger. plus 1 threat. So it's already in medium threat. It's already at 10. Each player rolls a blue die and moves that many eligible walkers towards the nearest survivor. All right, blue die, 1. And I'm going to take the closest, most dangerous walker, that is this one right here, shambles into the car, bumps, and stops there. Melee phase. Threat goes up. It's now at 11. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get all these supply tokens. Rick rolls 2 white dice, gets a critical. So he rolls a 3. The walker can't roll more than 2, so it's dead and it's out. So that was nice. Does this walker get up? It's the end phase. Yes, it does. Red Tracker moves to 12. Playing solo, the Threat Tracker has to raise every turn. I'm not quite sure I get that mechanic, because if you were playing with a friend and playing together cooperatively against the game, you would still want to succeed. But then the Threat Tracker doesn't have to go up by 1 extra each turn. So I'm not quite sure I get that mechanic or the reason behind it. Anybody knows why, please let me know. But it does make the game very hard, at least this mission. All right, so Rick, he's going to, he needs to spend an action, see if he can lower the threat level. Yes, goes down by 1. And then he can use his second action to move up here. The horse can move 12 inches, so it's more than one of these, no problem at all. So he gets to this car and draws in the nearest walker, Ronnie Renton walker. Well, let's just check him out. So yeah, that was the thing in Mantic Kickstarters. Some of them, making Ronnie the CEO. He's right there. He's nice Mantic shirt. Some Mantic on the back here. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, that's all right. So says Mantic on the back. All right. Let's hope that Rick can kill him. That would be good. So that was Rick's action. Now we better check for these kill zones, because some he might just be inside. Nope. He's lucky. Only 1 walker to fight. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Event phase. Event. Plus 1 threat. Pandemonium. Medium threat. Each player rolls 2 blue dice and move that many eligible walkers in a direction of their choice. Then blue die walkers enter play. Goodbye, Rick. Yeah, that's going to be tough. All right, let's hope that we roll low. So between 2 and 6 walker is going to swarm Rick Grimes in a second. Let's see. 4. Nice. Sorry, Rick. So this one is pretty close. He can make it into combat. This one, bump. This one, bump. And this one, bump. All right, protected by the car. That's good. But we are going to see some bloody close combat now. Red Tracker goes up by 1 because there is a melee going on. It's now at 13. Gonna end at 18. Let's see. Rick Grimes, 2 white dice. He rolls 2. Come on, Rick. You need to do better than that. All right. And the walker's first walker rolls 1 red die. Second one rolls 2. If there have been any more, the next will roll 3, and so on. Walkers only roll 2. That's lucky for Rick. So first walker down, second walker down, but no headshots. So they're doing just great. Let's put them like that. Let's see if they get up. Stay down, Ronnie. Nope. Next walker. He stays down. And it's my activation phase again. Threat tracker goes up to 14. High threat. So it's going to rise to 15 when we get into melee combat, and then 16 on my next turn, and then 17 in melee, and then 18, and he's out. So Rick really doesn't have a lot of options here. Let's try to do the math again. So I can pick up a supply token, I can move across the board, and a walker will get into combat. So that's 15 when melee starts. Next round, he's going to 16 because I'm playing solo. Potentially 17 with combat. All right, so I should have time to get this supply token. Let's go for it. Rick tries to take those supplies. Let's see what he finds. Please don't be a booby trap or anything like it. Animal gun. Handgun, unreliable, causes mayhem. There is no way in zombie hill that he's going to fire that gun in this scenario. Threat tracker is 15, right? No, I think I'm moving. I can't remember. Then he has to move, and he can ride right between these zombies, but he can't quite make it out of the board. So moving in between the zombies, and he ends somewhere up here, and the zombie gets into combat with him. So close to the edge, he couldn't quite make it. Event phase. Oh, I forgot the event phase. I should be able to make it. Pandemonium again. Threat tracker goes up. High threat. Players move all eligible walkers in a direction of their choice. Then 2 blue die walkers enter play. And I forgot to put some walkers on the board last time. So 2 walkers, let's just take them for the last turn. Board edge 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's randomize it. That was a 2. 1, 2. Oh no, Rick. 16 inches in. So that's 10 right there. Somewhere around there at the trash. Second walker, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's not really going to matter. And 20 inches inside, that's there. All players move all eligible walkers in a direction of their choice. All right, so it's gonna look cool. Let's see. Going toward Rick. Bump. Already at the car. Moving around. Fine. Moving toward Rick. Bump. He's turning into a herd. Moving around the car and 5 more inches. 6 inches. Ooh, lucky. 6 inches. But there is all those walkers from the first round is going to get into combat with Rick Grimes. You have to stay back, honey bunny. Oh, can the last walker make it? No. All right. For Rick Grimes, let's just take a look at that, because that is bad. So, Pandemonium, high threat level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walkers in combat with Rick Grimes. That's going to be a lot of dice. The other walkers around here moving in. Even if the game wasn't about to end, There's a lot more coming. All right. Okay, let's see. So Rick Grimes, 2 white dice. He really, really needs to roll good in this one. Come on, Rick. He rolls a 2. First walker, 1 die. Second walker, 2 die. I haven't even picked up. Third walker, 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. Fourth walker, 4 dice. I can't even remember what the maximum is. Fifth walker, 5 dice. Let's just see how crazy that is. This is some 40k orc melee style going on here. So Rick's 2 takes away these 2, and then there would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage left for Rick, and a lot of bite marks. Goodbye, Rick Grimes. But because we bought the horse, and the horse right there has a special rule: discard this card to ignore all damage from a single attack. Replace mounted model with a model on foot. So that just saved his life. All right, so down goes the horse, and let's see, where did I put Rick Grimes on foot? I had him just before I started the game. I haven't put him on the board by mistake as a zombie. Nope. Oh, that is bad. Bad preparation right there. Let's see. Rick, where are you? There he is. All right. Rick Grimes, right here. And luckily, a base mechanic of the game is that zombies will get knocked down if they lose the combat. If they win the combat, they'll just knock the survivor back, unless somebody has the bludgeon keyword, like baseball bats and hammers. Survivors never go prone, they just get knocked back. Red gone up by 1 because it was a melee attack. The horse has been eaten. Thank you, horse. That's a great item. I hadn't figured that. That's an awesome item. All right, so next turn there's a single walker. Let's remember the mechanics. Does it get up? Yes, it does. Right there. And Thread Tracker goes to 17 because it's playing solo time. And Rick's first action will be to get off the board. I could try to lower the threat. He didn't. So he made it this time. Rick Grimes exited 3 supply tokens and made it off the board. Last time I played the scenario, Rick was Rick started out by finding a riot gear armor, which protected him and took away 1 red die from the zombies in all combats. He did manage to get around to all 4 cars and get all the supplies. He even drew an event card that lowered the threat because it was so quiet and nothing was happening. And he nearly made it off the board before he got killed. And yeah, I think I can't even remember if he died or the threat tracker went up. Anyways, he did make it off the board, and I had to play the third scenario, which I have already played. I had to play it with no bonus at all, but I made it. Nobody, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. There's a video up of the third game, so please hang around. If you like videos like this, go ahead and subscribe, like, follow on some of all my social media platforms. It helps the blog grow, and that makes me happy. I like it.